Dad, I come up with my own kind of thing, but you can read it. It's in Matthew 27 and the 46th verse. You can also find it in Mark 15 chapter and the 34th verse. But this is insane about God. My God, why have thou forsaken me? And see, and in my mind, I can begin to think of a story. And I can begin to think of Jesus up in heaven, sitting on the right hand of his Father.
All right.
And then they were looking down on the people. And as they began to look down on the people, he began to say, well, Lord, you know, like a son talks to his father. He was like, well, Dad, you know, I see what they're doing too, just like you see what they're doing.
All right.
But I see that you're a little bit upset with these people.
All right.
But Jesus decided to say, well, Dad, I'll go down.
Yes.
He said, I'll go down and redeem men.
All right.
And so as he decided that he would come down, see, he already knew what was going to happen, and his father knew what was going to happen.
All right.
But God sent him down in a fleshly body.
All right.
And see, and when we're in a fleshly body, we feel things.
Yes.
And see, when Jesus came down, he was born of a virgin, like I said, and he was born in the flesh.
All right.
And at this time, he was hanging on the cross.
Yes.
When he said these words, my God, why have thou forsaken me? But we have to back up a little bit.
All right.
See, before that, he was talking to his father with these words. But if we go back to where he was at before he came there, he was in Gethsemane.
Yeah.
And he began to pray.
Yes.
And he was talking to his father back then. And he said, oh, my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me.
All right.
See, this is a fleshly body because he was in it. You know, and he was letting us know that what we're going through, you know. And we as people, we go through things. Sometimes we get pinched. We know what pain feels like.
Surely.
And so God was, he was talking to his father back then in the garden. And this is when it all began. And then he also said, oh, Father, is this cup may not it pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done.
Not my will.
He said that twice. He was talking to his father.
All right.
And he said it one more time, which was the third time. Okay, he was speaking to his father because he was getting ready to go on the cross.
All right.
And then the army man was coming to get him.
All right.
And you know that when we're impressed, they beat Jesus all night long.
Surely.
They beat him all night long.
All night long.
And I'm quite sure if we was getting beat all night long, because I know that sometimes when we beat our children, they be hollering and acting a nut like that, and they were screaming and hollering. But they beat him all night long.
All night long.
You know, we just beat our children for a few seconds or so. Yeah. But they beat him all night long.
All night long.
He
To turn from.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he
and
did.
Then they decided they wanted to spit on him.
That's right.
Oh my God, you know how we would react if somebody decided they wanted to spit on us?
Lord have mercy.
Oh my God. And then they gave him this old rugged cross.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
And I can understand why he wanted to talk to his father. He said, my God, why have you forsaken me? And after they nailed him on the cross.
Yes, they did.
They put nails in both of his hands.
Yeah.
They put nails in his feet.
Yeah.
They put a thorny crown around his head.
Yeah.
They slashed him in the side.
Yeah.
Blood came trickling down.
Yeah.
And he said, my God, why have thou forsaken me? But Jesus came to fulfill his promise to the world.
Yeah.
My God.
Thank you.
Sometimes he was up there saying, well, God, I had to go through this. But boy, did I have to. His father didn't say a mumbling word for this cause. He came here to fulfill the promise of man. He came here that we might be saved.
Thank God.
Hallelujah.
Yo.
God is a good God. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, sometimes we go through trials and we go through tribulation and we say, God, my God. We say to him all the time, why have thou forsaken me? But see, when we begin to trust in the God of our salvation, word.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, God.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh.